Hi everybody, so I thought I'd try my hand at a review. Being this is my first one, I'm sure you all love it and it'll be great. And if you don't, that's fine. No wait, you suck, I worked really hard on this. So here goes, Street Fighter V. Before I start this, I want to preference this by saying, this is just my opinion. If you disagree, it's cool. I think one of the best things about video games is we can argue and fight and none of it matters. It's just video games, it's not life and death. This is one thing that we can all fight about and still be friends. So here goes. First off, we have to address the complaints that the game isn't finished. And yes, it isn't. But for me, this is a non-issue. All the content is coming, and for free. It's not like they're releasing an unfinished game and expecting you to pay for shit that should have already been included. Battlefront. If you have such a huge problem with it, go ahead and wait 6 months and you can get it when it is finished. I'm sure Capcom will be nice enough to release a definitive Ultimate Super Turbo Edition that has all the content and you can play arcade mode to your heart's content. I, on the other hand, will be enjoying playing it now. So shut up. You're pretending like you have to buy it now or you'll never get another chance. The Capcom is forcing you to buy it at full price and you'll never get the content. You don't have to. You can wait and get it whenever you feel all the content you need is there. I believe Andrew said it best, if you could have one feature in a fighting game, it would be versus. On the couch and online, and you have that. The rest of the stuff is coming, so calm down. Sure, some of the stuff isn't technically free, you're going to have to use fight money to buy it. Oh no, we have to play more of your awesome game, that's terrible. So stop bitching about it. You sound like a bunch of whining children. We want it now, now, now. They're basically saying, the game's not finished yet, but hey, you can play versus, and we want to start generating hype for tournaments. And there's nothing wrong with that. The rest of the game is coming, and we can enjoy playing versus while we wait, and that's fine by me. Okay, so let's talk about the actual game, because that is why we are here. First, the negative, because everyone loves when you talk shit on games. Okay, so here's what we think sucks. First, what is going on with Ken? His appearance is so bad. What's with the banana hair? He looks terrible. Why are we getting Balrog and Alex with the first DLC, and not Akuma, Sagat, Rose, or Sakura? They're way better. What is going on with the graphic clipping? Why does Birdie's chain go through his chain? Why does hair magically go through body parts? Where is the training mode combo trainer? This is something that wouldn't have been hard. You program the combos, now show me how to do them. Cheap ass Dalsim players, playing so many Ryu and Kens online. Rage quitters. I shouldn't have to win 50 matches in survival mode to get a new color. Here's an idea, have more than 2 colors to start with. Finally, and most importantly, why did we take out Mika's butt slap? Now what we love, amazing gameplay. Perfect control, the cast, Rainbow Mika's win pose, it's so happy, Laura's assets, Chung-Li's legs, Cammy likes cats, Fang's hilarity, Red Zangief and his many muscles, Karen for being so pompous and rich, Bison for being so awesome, Dulcine's height and weight varies, Ryu's parry, every critical art is awesome, I can random and not get mad with who I end up with. Being able to set your filter for only good connections. Cross counters are so satisfying. Learning new combos and characters. The stages, the dancing bear, that dancing lady in Brazil. So much dancing to celebrate our ass kicking. The music and sound is awesome, especially Brazil stage and Rashid's theme. All the voices and sound effects are great. Now for the most important thing, the fighting itself. This is a fighting game, so really it's all that matters. So here's my in-depth analysis of the fighting. It is great. Okay, let's try and put a little more thought into it than that. To me, Street Fighter has always been the best fighting game series, and I don't feel like I need to defend it. To me, I love the simplicity of it. Combos are short, not like the long strings you find in Killer Instincts and Marvel vs. Capcom. It doesn't have all the memorization of Tekken and Mortal Kombat. I can pick up any Street Fighter and I already know everyone's moves. But that is just my opinion, and if you disagree, it's cool. Play whichever fighting game you like. As long as you play fighting games, you're awesome in my book. So as a Street Fighter game, its closest comparison is the Alpha series. Gone is Street Fighter 4's spacing and fireballs. Gone is spamming fireballs in general. If you try to do that in this game, you're going to get put down fast. This game is more about rush down, being on the offensive, blocking and countering, and reading what the other player is going to do. What that does is it makes the action much faster paced. I also think it's good for new players because you can rush in and just keep attacking and actually do some damage. I also like in this game that they focused on giving everyone one useful critical art as opposed to spreading it out with every character having 3 and only one of them actually being useful. Especially Cammy's. Look at that face. I think the best addition to the game that sets it apart from the other ones is the V skills and V triggers. They add another layer to an already in-depth fighting game. Used well, they can change the course of an entire battle, and learning everyone's V skills is an essential part of the Street Fighter experience. This is an amazing fighting game and arguably the best one ever made. It is so much fun learning all the characters, all the combos. You can main any character and compete, which is amazing. I've played fighting games my whole life and I was always pissed when I had to drop my fave because they just couldn't compete anymore. And that doesn't happen in this game. It doesn't ever feel like someone is using a cheap strategy, just exploiting something unfair. I think that's Street Fighter V's most impressive feat. While you can look at all the missing features and graphic shortcomings and judge the game as incomplete, things are coming, so I don't care. For me, I wouldn't care if they were there. I would only want to fight my friends and online. Yes. Looking at fun factor, this game is a 10. But due to its lack of features and graphic clipping, I would give it a 10. You know why? Because it's a fighting game. And as a fighting game, it is perfect.
Carmen wins.